His luck changed when he least expected it. Not because the stars suddenly aligned. Not because someone handed him success. And not because the world finally became fair. His life changed because something inside him quietly transformed long before anything outside. Many people spend years chasing luck. They wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, or the perfect moment. They believe happiness is hiding somewhere in the future, but the more they chase, the farther it seems to run. What they do not realize is that fortune often arrives when the mind stops desperately reaching for it. There was once a man who believed life had forgotten him. Every plan failed. Every dream seemed delayed. He compared himself with others and wondered why they always seemed ahead. Every morning began with worry, and every night ended with disappointment. Yet one day, exhausted from fighting reality, he made a simple decision. He would stop measuring his worth by what he lacked. Instead, he would focus on becoming peaceful, patient, and present. At first, nothing appeared to change. The same roads, the same people, the same routine. But within him, something powerful was growing. He no longer wasted energy complaining about yesterday or fearing tomorrow. He began treating every task with care, every conversation with kindness, and every challenge as a teacher rather than an enemy. Days turned into weeks. Weeks became months. Without noticing it, he had become a different person. His calmness attracted trust. His patience created better decisions. His gratitude opened doors that frustration had kept closed. People wanted to work with him because he carried peace instead of panic. Opportunities appeared because he was finally prepared to recognize them. Many called it luck. But was it really luck? What they saw was only the final chapter. They did not see the silent mornings when he chose discipline instead of excuses. They did not see the evenings when he forgave instead of holding resentment. They did not see the countless moments when he refused to let anger guide his actions. Real fortune often hides inside invisible habits. Think of a seed buried beneath the earth for weeks. Nothing can be seen. It appears lifeless, yet beneath the surface, roots are growing stronger each day. Then, one morning, a small green shoot breaks through the soil. People celebrate the moment they can finally see it, forgetting that the true miracle happened in the darkness long before. Human life follows the same pattern. Your greatest transformation begins long before the world notices it. When you stop chasing approval, confidence quietly grows. When you stop fearing failure, courage quietly appears. When you stop clinging to what you cannot control, peace quietly enters your heart. And from that peace, wise decisions naturally follow. The world often rewards people who remain steady, while others become distracted. Calm minds notice opportunities that anxious minds overlook. Patient hearts recognize blessings that hurried hearts ignore. This is why unexpected success rarely arrives by accident. It arrives after invisible preparation. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with regret, anger, jealousy, and fear. Every step feels exhausting. Then one by one, you remove those stones. Suddenly the same journey becomes easier, even though the road itself has not changed. Inner change comes before outer success. Real transformation begins within. When you change your mindset, habits, and attitude, your external circumstances often begin to change as well. Every meaningful transformation begins inside, long before it becomes visible to the outside world. People often believe that success arrives because of fortunate circumstances, but lasting success usually starts with a quiet shift in the mind and heart. When your thoughts become clearer, your actions naturally improve. Instead of blaming life for every setback, you begin asking yourself what lesson each challenge can teach you. This simple change in perspective has the power to reshape your entire future. Imagine someone who spends every day complaining about missed opportunities. Their attention remains fixed on what they do not have, leaving little room to notice the possibilities already around them. Now imagine that same person deciding to replace frustration with gratitude, impatience with discipline, and fear with courage. At first, nothing outside appears different. The same obstacles remain, and the same difficulties continue to exist. Yet inside, a new foundation is being built. As this inner strength grows, confidence replaces doubt, patience replaces anxiety, and wisdom begins guiding every decision. The person becomes more thoughtful in speech, more careful in action, and more resilient in difficult moments. Others begin to trust and respect them because they carry a quiet sense of stability. What many people later call good luck is often the visible result of an invisible transformation that started deep within. True change always begins inside before it is reflected in the world around you. Stop chasing luck. Prepare yourself. Luck is rarely random. Consistent discipline, patience, gratitude, and self-improvement prepare you to recognize and make the most of opportunities. Many people spend their lives chasing luck, as though it is something that belongs only to a fortunate few. They wait for the perfect opportunity, hoping that one day everything will suddenly fall into place. But luck has a strange way of appearing when a person is prepared to recognize and use the opportunities that already exist, instead of asking, "Why doesn't luck find me?" A wiser question is, how can I prepare myself for the moment opportunity arrives? Every day offers a chance to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Each new skill you learn, every act of discipline you practice, and every moment you choose patience over frustration becomes part of your preparation, even when no immediate reward is visible. These small efforts are quietly shaping your future. A gardener does not expect fruit the day after planting. A seed, the soil must be cared for, watered, and protected before the harvest can come. Life follows the same rhythm. When your character becomes stronger, your mind becomes calmer, and your actions become more consistent, you naturally place yourself in better situations. People begin to notice your reliability, your wisdom, and your steady nature. Doors that once seemed closed slowly begin to open. What others call luck is often the reward of quiet preparation. The opportunity may arrive unexpectedly, but the person who benefits from it has already spent countless days becoming ready for that very moment. Peace creates better decisions. A calm, focused mind sees possibilities that fear and anxiety often miss. Inner peace leads to wiser choices and stronger relationships. A peaceful mind is one of the greatest strengths a person can possess because it allows clear thinking, even in the middle of uncertainty. When the mind is filled with fear, anger, or endless worry, every situation appears more difficult than it truly is. Decisions made in haste often create problems that could have been avoided with a moment of calm reflection. On the other hand, a person who has learnt to remain peaceful does not allow emotions to control every action. They pause, observe, and respond with wisdom instead of reacting out of impulse. This simple habit changes the direction of life in remarkable ways. A calm person notices opportunities that an anxious person overlooks. They listen carefully before speaking, think before acting, and solve problems with patience rather than frustration. Their peaceful presence also influences the people around them. Friends trust their advice, co-workers value their judgment, and family members feel safe in their company because they bring stability instead of confusion. Peace does not mean life is free from challenges. Storms still come, disappointments still happen, and unexpected obstacles still appear. The difference is that a peaceful mind does not become trapped by those moments. It remains steady, searching for the lesson hidden within every difficulty. From that inner stillness come wiser decisions, healthier relationships, and opportunities that many mistake for good fortune, when in realize small daily habits shape your future. Success is built through quiet, consistent actions, learning, kindness, honesty, forgiveness, and persistence. These habits create long-term results that others may mistake for luck. Great achievements are rarely the result of one extraordinary moment. More often, they are built through small, consistent actions repeated day after day. Every choice you make, no matter how insignificant it seems, shapes the person you are becoming. Reading a few pages instead of wasting an hour, speaking kindly instead of reacting with anger, practicing honesty when no one is watching, or taking one small step toward your goal. Each day may not seem life-changing in the moment, yet these simple habits slowly create a strong foundation for lasting success. Just as a river carves its path through solid rock by flowing steadily over time, your daily actions quietly shape your future. Many people underestimate the power of consistency because they expect immediate results. When they do not see progress, they become discouraged and give up. However, lasting growth is often invisible before it becomes obvious. Every disciplined decision strengthens your character. Every act of kindness enriches your relationships. And every lesson learned from failure adds wisdom that cannot be gained any other way. Over weeks, months, and years, these small habits combine to produce remarkable results. Others may look at your achievements and believe you were simply fortunate, but they do not see the countless ordinary choices that made those achievements possible. True success is not created by occasional bursts of effort, but by the quiet discipline of doing the right thing consistently. Even when no one is watching and no reward is immediately visible, trust the process and be patient like a seed growing beneath the soil. Meaningful growth is often invisible at first. Stay committed to your path, because your greatest breakthrough may arrive when you least expect it. Patience is one of the most powerful qualities a person can develop, because life rarely unfolds according to our preferred timeline. Many people give up just before their efforts begin to bear fruit, simply because they mistake slow progress for failure. Yet every meaningful journey has seasons of waiting, learning, and growing. Just as a seed remains hidden beneath the soil before it rises toward the sunlight, your greatest progress may be taking place long before anyone, including yourself, can see it. During these quiet seasons, it is important to keep moving forward with faith in your actions, rather than frustration over the results. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your character. Every setback teaches a valuable lesson, and every moment of perseverance prepares you for opportunities that have not yet appeared. The future belongs to those who continue walking even when the destination is not visible. Trusting the process does not mean sitting still and hoping for change. It means taking consistent, thoughtful action while accepting that some results require time. A mountain is climbed one step at a time, not in a single leap. In the same way, lasting success is built through steady effort and unwavering commitment. One day, the progress that once seemed invisible will become impossible to ignore. Others may believe your breakthrough happened overnight, but you will know it was the result of countless days spent believing in the journey, remaining patient through uncertainty, and refusing to quit when the outcome was still beyond the horizon.